So, what was I thinking? Hmm. So basically, the reason I'm doing this is to share some of the things that go through my mind, and I have realized that they may help someone out there in some way because some of the messages and speeches that I've heard over the past have helped me become who I am today. So I only feel that it's necessary for me to pay it forward, which is what I am doing right now, sharing what's going through my head, which is why this is What Was I Thinking? Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Nobody has to listen to what I have to say. You're welcome to push the pause button right now or click the home button on your Android device or your iPhone. It's perfectly fine. Nobody's gonna get hurt. Most likely I won't even know that you did so. You're entitled to your own opinion. This is a free life. You make your choices. But I will proceed and I'll go forward. What was I thinking? Everybody is given the same amount of time every day. We all have 24 hours in a day, but we all choose to spend it differently. What have you been doing with your 24 hours? If somebody asked you, how would you spend your day versus how would you spend your money? Can you see a difference there? If there's not a difference there, have you actually put enough thought into it just to see how valuable one is versus the other? We always hear time is money. Yes, time is money. But do you put more value in your time or your money? I think if I spend my day better, I can make more money. To me, it's simple math, but that's me. That's me. My philosophy is different. It's at a different point, which is why I'm doing this. Because I know there's someone, at least one person out there, that will hear this message and is going to take them to the next level. I was not always where I was now, so most likely I'll have to do a little recap. Quick recap. Let's see. Where was I with my life a few years back? I started in this whole industry as a dishwasher. Yes, I did start as a dishwasher somewhere. That was interesting. I learned a lot. And when I look back now, I realized that if I was really complaining about my circumstances all the time, I could have still been a dishwasher now, somewhere. But I did not. I realized that that's not something I wanted to do for the rest of my life. So I started making the necessary changes to become better. A few months later, I became a chef. Then I realized again that that's not what I really want to do. I want more. Then I became the head chef of that same restaurant. Well, obviously, we're not going to say names over here because we're going to keep people out of this. This is called courtesy. You care. You don't start mentioning people's names or the places that you've been, but just get the story. I just want you to learn from the story. That's all it is. After I was a head chef, I decided that down the road, I don't think I'll be doing this for a very long time. I actually need to become better. So I went back to school. So I gave up my head chef position to become a server. And I went back to school. I had to wake up very early, 7 a.m. in the morning, go to school from 7 to 10. After 10 o'clock, it's time to go work. And I'm tired. Obviously, you go to school, you have homework. You need to do your homework in order to pass your classes. It's just the way things work. It's very naive to think that you can slide your way through school. If you're very smart and you don't have to do your homework and you can go through school, that's fine. But I can guarantee you one thing. Usually your bad habits and your neglect will snowball on you. So don't let those catch up on you in a very negative way. Pay attention to what you're doing. So anyway, let's get back to the subject. After I went to school, it was not always easy. It was very difficult, I stumbled upon many challenges and roadblocks, but I had a purpose. My purpose was really strong. I really wanted to finish school because I saw the vision. I saw the future. I knew that if I took my time and finished what I started, I will eventually reap the rewards. I had many times I wanted to give up. No doubt. Many times I wanted to give up. I was telling myself, Why can't I just settle for what I have instead of trying to become better? It's very easy. It's very easy to make excuses, to remain stagnant. But life is not a bed, it's a ladder. It's meant to be climbed. Everybody has different goals in life, but if you know that you want more from this life, you need to start making conscious decisions now. Just like me making this video. That's another example. I was just about to go to bed, but I had something on my mind. And I decided, maybe I should take a video and share those things that go through my mind before I go to bed. Why can't I just do that? I can help somebody out there. There might be a dishwasher out there that has a vision, but he needs the proper push. It's like having a lock. You have 5 numbers and you already have the first 4. Maybe you just need that one extra one just to take it to the next level. And hopefully this video will be the one that will help you, because I actually care about other people. I'm paying it forward. I am where I am today because people cared about me. So it's only normal for me to pay it forward. Now, let's speak. So, the main lesson that I learned through this is that I needed to have definite goals. Once you have a very strong purpose and you know what you're shooting for in life, it's very hard for you to turn away from those goals. Purpose. You will want to give up at some point. You will need to be strong. You will need to make sure that the purpose that you're chasing is stronger than the reasons that you would want to give up. I'll repeat myself. You'll need to make sure that the purpose that you have is stronger than the reasons that you want to give up. You are going to have to make conscious decisions to put yourself in a better position. Nobody is going to do it for you. People can only plant the seed in your head, and from there it will grow. You need to be very careful. You need to be very careful. Don't let your emotions take control of you. Throughout your whole journey, you are going to have to make a definite decision to grow. Do not remain stagnant. Along the road, you are going to make friends, you are going to lose friends. You are going to make sacrifices as well, because not everybody will have your best interest in mind. I went through some difficult times. They may not have been as difficult as other people's difficult times, but I was able to learn from them, and I am thankful for my hard times. And if you've been through hell in your life, I hope that you made it through and that you've learned a valuable lesson that is taking you to the next step. Fast forward, I graduated from college and all that stuff, and I am fine now. I'm an accountant and I am not done yet. I still have a few things that I really want to do. Eventually get my CMA, which is the Certified Managerial Accountant, and also CPA, Certified Public Accountant. I remember someone telling me, "Oh, you're planning on getting both?" And my answer was, why not? I mean, why not? I don't see anything standing in my way stopping me. It's something I enjoy doing. I like it. Make sure that you like what you're shooting for. You need to make sure that you like it, or else it will be really easy for you to give up. If you're doing it for money, make sure you don't lose your soul along the way. I'll repeat myself. If you are doing it just for money, make sure that you do not lose your soul along the way. Your soul is way more valuable than money. I remember saying, time is money, but know which one is more valuable. If you use your time wisely, the money will follow. If you use your time wisely, the money will follow. Now, I am not putting myself on a soapbox. I am not trying to taunt anybody here in any negative way, but I will say this. I was not always the best money saver in the past. When the money comes, the money goes. It's time to spend the money. But over the course of my journey, I have made conscious decisions to make better choices with my financial decisions. Don't spend all the money that you have. Put some aside early so that you have enough money to have peace of mind to follow your goals. When you don't have money in the bank, can you think straight? Is it difficult for you? Yes, I believe it's difficult because you have to worry about utilities, rent, and other bills that you need. Keyword need now. The way some people perceive what they need and what they want is totally different. Again, the mind. Make sure you use your mind all the time. Do not be asleep. By asleep, I don't mean being in dreamland, but while you're awake, be awake mentally as well. It's okay to process information. The easy route is just basically going through the motion. But if you think through everything that you do, I think you can make it to better places. It doesn't cost anything to think more. If anything, it's in your favor. I've always enjoyed thinking, and it's taken me places. And I know that I'm not even done yet. So everything that I am thinking about starting today and going forward, I will make sure that I come over here and I share it, because I know that there's somebody out there that needs to hear this to get the right push to make it places. I know people can make it places. It's all a matter of choice. I have started from the bottom and I know how it feels. I know how it feels. But once I started climbing and I saw the little disciplines that I started implementing in my life, and now that I'm reaping the results in a manner that is out of my mind, I can't even explain it. It's amazing. We call it a miracle, but for a miracle to happen, you have to plant the seed in your own mind. It's either done through yourself or through good support. Good support are friends. Friends. You need to find really good friends. Not every friend has your best interest in mind. Some people want to distract you from your goals because they want to keep you with them because they're not trying to make it anywhere in life. I'm not trying to say go out there and start dissing your friends and start leaving them down. No, that's not the way you do that. Compassion, love, and forgiveness. Do not lose your soul because you're chasing money. Stay human. You will need your soul. You will need it. So be very careful with what you do. I'm just trying to challenge you to think. That is all. Again, everybody's entitled to their own opinion, but I feel like it's time for me to pay forward what I've learned. And this is just the beginning. Stay tuned. Come back tomorrow, next week, whenever. And like I say, everyone is entitled to their own opinion. I know many people that are way above where I am right now with their philosophy, and I commend them for that. I commend them for that. And I can only wish that I can make it there as well. But where I am right now, I remember where I was, and I wish I'd heard somebody explain the story in this manner when I was where I was. So which is what I am paying it forward now, because it's only normal for me to do so. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Nobody has to listen. But I challenge you to think so that you can make conscious decisions that will put you in a better position, because everyone can do it. Cheers. Until next time. That's what I was thinking.